Hello and welcome to another edition of Ninja Build Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Bumblebee Studio Series number 81 Wheeljack. And you're wondering why this one is still in box, because if you watch previous mail call videos, I received two of these guys, one from Transarin 38 and one from Ultra Megatronus. So we'll be looking at that today. This is what we're going to be looking at. Him, I actually have a plan to turn him into Marlboro or Exhaust, I think it's called. So, you know, I was like, okay, since I got two of these, I'll make a custom one. So, but anyway, before we do that, we're going to take a look at the box. And this one still has a figure in it, so you can see what that looks like. This is the Transformers Bumblebee movie box, and of course it has a very nice image of Wheeljack on the front there. This is what he looks like in packaging going on right there. It says Takara Tomy, Generations logo, Transformers up the side, Studio Series number 81, Wheeljack, A+ Hasbro. On the side is a nice close-up of his head. Pretty cool. It says Deluxe class. Although I will admit that these Deluxes in the Studio Series Bumblebee line are on the small side, so shorter than even the mainline Deluxes. So, you know, there's that. On this side, we get another image of his robot mode. Pretty cool. Get that logo going on there, on a little cockeyed. That's okay. There, kind of, you know. Anyway, on the back is, see all this information going on back there. Both his robot and alt mode. Takes 31 steps. Has a background. I won't, as traditionally, since I started Studio Series reviews, I don't bother showing off those backgrounds. I don't care for them. I don't use them. So, you know, there you go. Information, more information stuff. That's it for the box. Once again, I'll, you know, be using this one as a, you know, alternative custom. So there you go. And here we are, and we will take a look at the figure. Actually, no, first we'll take a look at the instructions. This is the instructions. It says Wheeljack. Got all that information there, number 81. And when you open it up, you have how he can, you know, what his weapon looks like, where you can store it. Focus, there we go. Here are the instructions for you to admire and look at. So there you go. And there you have it. So, and this is the figure proper. And he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. He is this off eggshell white color, cream color. So, you know, not quite a white color like I like Wheeljack. We'll take a quick look at his weapon. And here it is. And this is just a downsized Ironhide weapon. Not a Ratchet, more of an Ironhide. Because Ratchet has a smaller, unique bit that goes on here. Almost all of them share this weapon. Brawn, all of them share this one weapon in one style or another. For example, here is Ironhides. So, as you can see, it's just done in a brown colored plastic rather than black, and is downsized. So, whereas Ratchet's has a slightly smaller round bit going on here, this is just a downsized Ratchet or downsized Ironhide weapon, as you can see. So, you know, either or will work. This one will kind of work the same, but you know, it will only store sideways. So there is a slight difference that this one has this tab that's going on right here to enable store right there, whereas this one doesn't really have it the same way. So that's really the only difference. Anyway, we'll get rid of that. And look at this guy proper. Oh, and once again, via that tab, you can store the weapon up here. And that's how he can carry it in his alt mode. So, pretty cool. Get rid of that. This is it. And it's pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it a lot. I like this blue, clear blue plastic going on here. Actually, I like that. The greens, all these colors going on right here. The reds. It's more of a dark crimson color. Pretty cool. This bit here, you can clearly see the green bits on it, you know. It does add a bit of color on the top, so I don't mind it so much. Got a green stripe going on there. I wish there was more color going on there. And these back here, you can position them slightly however you want. You can have them out like that when he has his weapon in, or you can reposition them slightly for that look. So you have a choice like that or like that. I mean, so hey, you have slight variation. In the back, there's not much covering all that stuff back there, but that's okay. There he is from the bottom. Pretty cool. And yeah, that is a lot of painted clear plastic on this guy. So, yeah. Like, all this is clear plastic. All this right here is clear plastic. So, but this, and this is not. Here it is not. But all this right here, the front section right here, and all of this section going back to here is painted, or to here is painted clear plastic. So, again, pretty cool. Set him off to the side. For comparison, we will bring out Ironhide. And there he is next to Ironhide. I think he looks pretty good. Still is slightly longer than Ironhide. Pretty good. I dig it. Set him over there. And for another comparison, we will bring out RC. And there she is next to him. And he looks pretty good. So, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'm slowly building up this Studio Series. I don't have the Prime. I've never found the Prime. So, never hit my store shelves at all. The number 38 never hit store shelves. I have Soundwave. I have Starscream. Always meant to pick up Thrust. Never did. But, you know, still pretty cool. I'm digging this line. My one complaint has been a constant through all these reviews. You've heard me say it time and time again. I worry about the longevity of the plastics because they are pretty thin. So, I mean, look at that. That's pretty thin. That's really thin plastics going on right there. So I worry about the longevity and the use of a lot of clear plastics on these toys. So, but other than that, they look good. Generally look good in both their alt modes and their robot modes. So I'm pretty satisfied with it. I am. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with the line. We'll get those out of there. And yeah, you know, he rolls fairly well, you know. These are clear plastic wheels, as you can see, sort of a bluish clear plastic going on there. So, and I like the fact that, you know, they're still kind of those mushroom pegs, but they covered it up. I dig that. I dig that a lot. I don't mind even those little slots there. It makes it a little more believable, I think. So, you know, I do dig it. So, but again, you know, it has 4 rolling wheels. This one, a little stickier than the other 4, but otherwise pretty good. They do that in all of them, you know, like Ironhide's is a solid one, but so is, she's got just these little plastic faux wheels here, and on the inside they're faux wheels on the inner rim. So, you know, so they use some variation of mushroomness on all of these, and I like the fact that these are covered up. I really dig that. Better than Soundwave, which had none at all for his alt mode. So he basically slid, which ran the risk of damaging the paint on it, and he had a lot of paint on him. So, wasn't happy with that. But yeah, this guy is pretty cool, and we'll be right back with the robot mode. And I do dig these lines. I do. Get that out of there. And here he is in his robot mode. And again, I like it. He's a little squat. If I'm going to be honest, you know, if I had one complaint is that these are short deluxes, okay? I'm not entirely happy with that, but, you know, is what it is. As much as I hate that saying, it is what it is. Still, I dig how he looks. I do dig it. You know, he's pretty cool. And let's take a look at that head sculpt, because I think that's one of the best head sculpts in the line so far. Take a look at that. Focus, there we go. That is pretty cool. I like the blue there. I like the blue of those eyes. That's a nice metallic blue color. Silver on the face. Silver on that crest. Only mine is a little, as you can see, flawed. I could probably fix that. And I do like it. I do like it. So, I mean, from a distance, it's, you know, not really all that noticeable. But now that you know it's there, you're looking right at it. Your eye goes right towards it. Just a natural thing. This is the part that folds over, you know, for his alt mode. And just, you know, loosely tabs into there. And yeah, I like the green. I like the red going on here. This is more of, again, like a dark brown color, not black. I would have preferred black, but hey, is what it is. White plastics, more of that eggshell white thing going on there. Again, this is painted plastic right here. It's that clear smoke black plastic going on. Nice molded detail underneath there, though. I like his transformation, although I didn't show it. You know, I don't do much where transformations on camera anymore. It's just something I don't enjoy doing transformations. Okay, and I apologize for that, but I just don't. That's why I show the instructions beforehand before the review starts. You know, the review proper starts is so, you know, people can do that themselves. I just don't enjoy doing that on camera. But anyway, here he is. And of course, that's where his weapon stores in back, if you want to store it back there, or you can store it this way as well. So, doesn't really matter. He can hold it. So, get that in there. Come on. Boom, there you go. And now he's all armed up. Because they are the same type of weapons, only larger, he can also, you know, utilize Ironhide's or Ratchet's weapons or one of the other bronze or whatever you may have. He can also utilize those weapons if you wish, and it does store on his back as well, just like the other one. Only now with that tab going on back there, sits in there loosely, but you can do it. I mean, so, but anyway, yeah. So for articulation, let's get right down to it. Get that out of there. Mine's a little tight, thankfully. These do move, so you can position them however you want. I would have preferred them more on his back, but due to the way he transforms, that doesn't happen. But, you know, it gives the illusion of the Wheeljack that we all know and love. So it's okay. Better than that one that's coming out. I'm sorry, but that's not Wheeljack. I don't care what they say. That's not. I think they just utilized the name to keep it or something. I'm not sure what's going on with that new Beast movie version of Wheeljack. I'm not sure. But anyway, this looks more like the part of Wheeljack we all know and love. So, as I was saying, these can get out of the way. Your shoulders will go up only that far. For some reason, there's a stopper there. I'm not sure why, so it won't utilize this all the way. That's okay. You do get a rotation all the way around. Again, I would have liked these back there, but that's okay. You get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow for the full range going on there. Nothing in the wrists or fingers, sadly. Get a waist rotation. Get these arms up out of the way. Legs will only, sadly, kick out that far. I mean, look at that. That's a shame. That's a shame. Kick forward that far, so you get a good range out of there, at least. Now, this is not quite right. There we go. And kick back that far. You have a knee that will give you slightly under 90 degrees. So, I say we give it to him. And nothing really at the feet. You get some down. And no rocker. That's right. Yeah, no rocker. I was going to say and a slight rocker, but no, you get nothing. You get nothing for a rocker. So he is the way he is. And again, that's unfortunate. But otherwise, and mine doesn't like to always stay tabbed in right here. So, you know, that's a, you know, another complaint. And quick comparison, let's clean him up here and make sure he's all good. Set him over there. Here he is with Buzzworthy Silver Streak. Pull that back, raise that up a bit. There we go. So again, shorter than mainline Deluxes. And that's one thing I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate that they downsized even more than they already have. Because they downsized all the classes. And these movie ones are even more so, as you can easily see. There's no argument to be made against the idea, because clear as day. I mean, look at that. Almost a head taller. And this is a Deluxe, and this is a Deluxe. And it's the same with all the Deluxes. RC is actually a little shorter. She's actually just a tiny bit shorter than he is in her robot mode. So, it just, I don't know. Anyway. So, you know, he's pretty cool. I do enjoy the figure. I really do enjoy the figure. Again, some things I don't like. The fact that he doesn't have, you know, much in the way of wrist or ankle articulation, that does take away from it. You know, I do wish there was an ankle tilt here. So he's missing some rudimentary things. You're paying the same price for things that are rudimentary in other toys and other lines. So, you know, that is sort of a downside, but You know, pretty interesting transformation. Again, I don't show it, but he does have one. I like how everything folds up and compacts, you know, to make the upper body. This makes up the majority of the alt mode body here, and this all unfolds and compacts in a way to, you know, assemble it into, well, into this. So as you can see, I've taken the other one out of the packaging, you know, since then. But, you know, I mean, look at that. I mean, everything unfolds and compacts to become this. So, and this, it's pretty interesting. I like it. So this has been my look at the Transformers Bumblebee Studio Series number 81 Deluxe Class Wheeljack. And if you haven't already got him, and if you're into the line, go ahead and go pick him up, because I do enjoy him, even with his limitations. And you know, this one has his faults. This one actually doesn't have the faults that this one does. Like, this one has some loose hips here, going on here, and this one is actually really solid. So, you know, it'll vary. I guess your quality will vary. So, I do like the fact that, you know, I do like the colors. I do wish it was a brighter white. I think they made sacrifices in this. They could have given them, you know, if they had them regular size, they probably could have given them a wrist swivel. They probably could have given them the ankle joint that we all know and expect. I forgot to show the head articulation. He can look up a good range, so that's nice. He can look down, so again, although not much, that's nice. He got a full swivel all the way around, and it's on a ball joint. So, you know, there's sacrifices they made here when they downscaled it, and they shouldn't have downscaled it in the first place. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure you check out my playlist. Please click that like button above I mean, seriously, click that like button. It really helps my channel grow. Subscribe if you're not already. Make sure to check out all my playlists, and, you know, if you feel like donating the channel and have the means to do so, please click that Patreon link and join my Patreon link there in the description. And I wonder how long these are going to last. I'm just really worried about the longevity. I'm just rambling now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening again. Be good to each other.